Hi, it's Debbie. I'm here for the hashtag Deck the Year, and this is the card I made. And Deck the Year is hosted by Penny's Crafty Creations, and you post your whatever cards you make on Thursdays. And anyway, this is the one I made. I tried to get some video as I was making it, but then I got sidetracked, so I only got a little bit. But what I used was I used some cocktail swords from my adult beverages from the casinos. I have a bunch of those saved up. And then I also, those are under here, and then on top of that, you can see kind of the texture there. That was from a napkin, Bounty napkin, and I've used a couple layers of that on top of and this is of course a playing card, and put a couple layers of that on there with Mod Podge. And then I also added the little pictures that are on there, the treasure chest. This part I cut out from one of our casino brochures. And this little map here, and this little pirate with the parrot I cut out. And I have extras because I printed them out off the internet and then just fussy cut them out. And then, oh, this little pirate hat I was going to use on the front, but I ended up using it on the back. And then the little coins are actually from a snowman, or not a snowman die, a gingerbread die set that I got from Susan's Heartstrings. And that makes 3 little ones. So I made a whole bunch of them, as you can see. And I made that out of, here's the piece I used, but it's out of a band from my husband's New Year's hat that we got at the Aquarius. So I think that's everything I left out from what I got on video. And anyway, there it is. And I think it turned out pretty good. I ended up using cocoa to make it brown because I didn't have any kind of brown paint or anything. So I think it looks pretty cool. I like the texture of it, and I think it's very cool. So anyway, that's my Deck the Year ATC for Deck the Year. This is week, oh gosh, I don't know which week it is. I would say maybe 8, maybe 9. I'm not sure. It's February, so we're the last week of February, I believe. Have a good day. Bye. I think I forgot to tape a few of the steps, but this has actually got cocoa on it because I didn't have anything brown, so I used cocoa, like the cocoa that you make cocoa with. Now I'm using this gold, and I'm just trying to make the little swords stand out, but I think I need to have both hands on it because it wants to move away as I'm trying to do it here. There you go. It makes these little swords stand out. But that's the next step. This was what I used to make it brown. I'll use some cocoa powder on there. And I should have erased the letters or the numbers off the card better because they were still showing up through there. But anyway, I think that looks pretty cool. Oop, I got busy and I forgot to do any filming of that. But anyway, this is what I've got. I got the pirate on there, a treasure map, a treasure chest, and then Treasure Island, and I kind of daubed that up with the gold too to make it darker because it was just all white. And then I made all these little coins, scrapped from that, using the little snowman buttons or gingerbread man buttons die that I had that makes 3 at a time. So that's how I did that. And I'll probably save, I've got a few there, and I'll probably put them on the back. But then I have to Mod Podge this, but it's got to dry. So there you go. I think it looks pretty cool.